And now to Washington, where President Trump is delivering on his promise to impose sanctions on Iran. The move was announced this morning.
But as ABC's Mona Abdi reports, the sanctions come as the House delivers a sharp rebuke over the president's use of his military powers.
This morning, the Trump administration responding to Iran's retaliatory missile strike on U.S. forces in Iraq.
Today's sanctions are part of our commitment to stop the Iranian regime's global terrorist activities.
The president had promised the punishing sanctions on his address to the nation the day after the attack. Sanctions already touch every part of the Iranian economy, with Trump ramping up enforcement efforts last April to push Iran's oil exports, its economic lifeblood, down to zero.
The goal of our campaign is to deny the regime the resources to conduct its destructive foreign policy. We want Iran to simply behave like a normal nation. We believe the sanctions that we impose today further that strategic objective.
Following Iran's rocket attacks on those military bases in Iraq, the president has refrained from any immediate threats of military action against the Iranian regime. Democrats, however, are concerned about the president's lack of congressional involvement in matters involving Iran.
The president to say, I inform you by reading my tweets. No, that's not the relationship that our founders had in mind.
And on Thursday, the sharply divided House took a vote to limit the president's war-making powers.
The current resolution is adopted.
The non-binding resolution requires the president to get congressional approval for any future military action against Iran that lasts longer than 30 days. 3 Republicans supported the measure.
It is this body that needs to make that decision, and the United States Senate.
The White House calling the war powers resolution, quote, ridiculous and completely misguided. In the briefing this morning, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo backed the president's claim that Iranian General Soleimani was plotting to blow up a U.S. embassy, a justification for his killing that some lawmakers claim was not mentioned in their intelligence briefings this week. Mona Abdi, ABC News, Washington.
And 10 News broke the story of the local student who was killed in that Iran plane crash. To get real-time news on your smartphone or your tablet, download our free app. Just go to the App Store and search 10 News.